Hi, thank you. So just quickly, I mean, a little bit along those issues, when it's a clean, a shear like that, I mean, do you have consultants that are coming in inspecting, that are with perhaps larger states, Department of Transportation, that deal with these different issues, that are coming in, looking at an inspection? And I mean, the fact that it's a clean shear to me says something other than just a broken weld. But I'm curious if you have other inspectors that come in that deal with, you know, larger bridges like the state of Florida, for instance. Are you planning to have any outside expertise to come in and to assist with this situation, but also just to kind of double track our inspections of our current infrastructure? That's my first question.
Yes, ma'am, and thank you for that question. We do have experts in this field are on site working with the design team, and the forensics will be performed by the Federal Highway Administration. So there are many experts that have been brought in to review this particular instance, and then we'll also review the remainder of the structure.
All right, second question. Are you going to bring in any consulting and to review your internal processes for investigations? Are you going to be bringing in consultants to help you with improving your processes, or how are we to, or is that going to just be internal with yourselves, or are you bringing in extras?
No, ma'am. We are going to bring in outside eyes. We've already got Federal Highway Administration that's going to do a thorough review of our processes. And I've already, Rex and I have discussed that possibly bring in consultants as well. We'd like to see what Federal Highway says. They do these audits, or they call them reviews, all over the nation and compare our program with others. And so they'll give us some great insight in what we need to do to change, and then we might have to supplement that with a consultant. We're still, like I said, we just discovered this flaw in our processes last Friday. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do moving forward. But we do know for sure Federal Highway's coming in. We do know for sure we're going to start adding redundancy with the drones. We do know for sure that we're going to figure out where the flaw or where the failure occurred. If it's isolated or if it's system wide, we still have a lot to figure out, and we're going to figure that out, and we'll keep everyone here informed on as we move forward into our review process and figuring out. But at this moment, right now, like I said, we understand that your confidence and trust in us is
I understand that. I mean, to this point, we just need answers so that we understand systematically. I mean, I drove over the bridge Sunday night, and it got closed, I think, 24 hours later. So are you limiting weight traffic on I-55 Bridge?
No, ma'am.
You're not. Are you concerned that we perhaps might need to limit weight traffic for that bridge? Are there any steps to look to see? Because that would be catastrophic if that bridge fails in the midst of this.
Absolutely. That's why we asked Tennessee DOT to do a drone review of the bridge, of all the members, to verify if they're doing it right now. It should be done by the end of the day tomorrow. I don't know. But it's being done as we speak. Okay.
The employee that called in the 911 call that shut the bridge down, was that a physical inspection?
That was that happened. Michael Baker, our consultant.
He was there.
They were there on site doing an inspection of the arches.
Okay.
They just happened to see the crack and report it, and we immediately shut it down.
And so they saw that with a person on site that saw it?
Yes, and called us and called 911. It was the consultant that saw it and said, "Oh my goodness."
Are you able to submit to us, like, in the past, since 2019, how many actual physical inspections occurred on that bridge?
Yes, ma'am, we sure can.
Okay, and then also planning forward, what you find, I'm assuming Mr. Chair, that you would send that to us as well, as far as just a follow-up of your inspections. And
Of course.
current, and particularly I-55.
Of course, yes.
Okay.
We'd be glad
Thank
to
you.
share that.
Thank you for the questions.